The tip belongs to Fletcher Lawyer and the Boilermakers. 14th
in Milwaukee last year, but this is a different Marquette team, not near the experience.
Fletcher Lawyer gets the Boilers started. Score in the Big East, and he's fouled.
Fletcher Lawyer, the defensive end because his shots weren't falling.
In and out for Smith. Trey Coffin ran down to the deck, and he got a timeout.
Everybody around him better. He plays so hard. It's just what a basketball is meant to play, and he just gets another assist.
To CD percentage has not been kind to them near the rim. Shot clock's down to 4. Adrian Stevens is only a freshman.
Now, this is another turnover by Purdue.
Marquette, a team that wants to run and gun for shots like that, but that's another area they have not possessions. That's sub 300. So Shaka Smart said, we've been getting it towards the rim. There's a look at the rim, but that's exact. That should have gotten him back healthy now. Turns it over. Marquette already with 3 of those. Lawyer, short. And Painter said he's just our bar fight guy. Physical, tough, with will.
Those guys.
In the spirit of Marquette, a lot of people go to college for 7 years. Chris Farley's a Marquette alum. Takes that one off. Purdue 9-1. You've got a win over Alabama, a win over Memphis, Texas Tech. There's Ben Gold, treat a Kaufman-Rank. And Parham's trying to guard the Purdue big man, and they get a stop. And Jess, most important,
gets downhill in the pick and roll action, kicks it to the corner, a wide open three, just doesn't go down.
Braden Smith got separation, automatic when he gets 5 steals and more in the win over Minnesota. Chase Ross weaving his way.
God, it's good defense.
TKR with the ball. Lawyer driving. Fletcher Lawyer and one. Matt Painter told us you never have to worry about Fletcher Lawyer's mental. Katie in the house for practice yesterday. Such a special bond those two share.
And he's always the smartest guy in the room, and he understands analytics, but he also grew up in the Big Ten and playing at Purdue, and he knows one thing. High-low entry, only 6 on the shot clock.
Down to 4. They got the entry, and 1 for Clough. With combined, Clough, who has 25 double-doubles since the start of last season. That's second only.
Bigs for Purdue keep coming at you. They impose their will in the paint.
Big Ten in rebounds per game, 7th in the country, over 4 offensive rebounds per game. Timer at 10. Back into Clough. Oscar Clough has been a nightmare for Marquette. Meyer, how about that pass? Braden Smith could do it in his sleep.
That's how the law attack the rim. You just pull up and drill it.
And that started with Meyer's delivery. Another missed layup. That's Jacobson had season-ending injury last year. Love his upside. We get a taste of it. That's what he does.
Counters off of that initial pass.
Only 19.
Let's make it 21.
Parham lays it in. More and more options. We've got options growing.
Look at that.
What a luxury that you could.
And you tell your coach, you say, look, there's another big one coming in. We've already faced 2 of them.
Parham fouled. Here's Ross. Top scorer in the Big East with 4. Backdoor for Gold. That was pretty.
He is going to
run. There's that lob. Trenton Jacobson got it back. Flipped it up. Long. TKR with an offensive rebound. Now he's at Wisconsin last Saturday. Into Ross. Ross off the heel. And Jacob.
A lot of coaches don't want these guys when they see them in high school, right?
Why not?
They just don't believe they have the potential. Matt Payne put them in a lot rush. Now, the kids today have unlimited shoes, but back then we had to do a little bartering. Nice.
Parham.
Up that pick and roll.
12 on the shot clock. Pass to the rim, but Gold stuffed it. Smith. Just maneuvering and anticipating. Season fun to watch. And Smith goes 1 of 2. Best settles.
I couldn't get you to stop talking about him at breakfast. There you go.
Royce Parham will get us to stop talking. Harris, it's at 7. Mentor cutting in, and he got tripped up. It is going the...
Right, he had to come into town, clean up the mess, and now he's built a powerhouse at home.
Look at that rebound.
short in and regroup. If they don't turn the ball over and they finish around the rim, they've proven they can keep this close. There's that fader we're talking about. It's so impossible to guard. Look at this.
He just reached 200 career steals. Smith feeds it off. Beautifully done to Jakari Harris. Paint crew up and at it. Clough back down. Oscar Clough. Parham denied. Jump ball. Purdue ball. Listen to from deep. Moyer, he got loose and hits. Offensive rebound. Final minute of this first half. And James is off on the 7. Huffman Wren. Harris. Corner. Meyer. And with 4, 3. Spins off. Gold. Floats it in to snap a 4.
Right?
They're 75-5 in their last 80 games when they have one of those.
They have 3 of them. 20. Now, if you're Shaka Smart at halftime, John, I think you revisit VCU Shaka, where you pick up pressure, make or miss, and just
driving again out of control. Stevens sticks it back and one.
We had a great talk with Coach Smart up to bring some of that back because they've got to find a way to come up with buckets. You can't just have 19 points and a half.
And
you can't score
here to Clough, then Oscar Clough has beginning of last year, second in double-doubles to only Axel Lendeborg as we get a foul. Back into Clough. Cox. He'll just here to Kaufman.
Oh, there it is again. Oh, there's the double.
There is the double. That's a change. But that's the risk with the double.
Great passing. Great passing.
Hamilton was fouled by Clough. It is a world-class atmosphere that epitomizes everything that's right about college basketball. Oscar.
At Illinois, when they are good, which they are now, they are extremely ruthless and organized. As you see, an easy dunk. And for me,
we're heading to Champaign right after this. Nebraska, Illinois, top 25 showdown. The first ranked versus ranked conference game. Smith off the screen. That was contested. Another offensive rebound. Oscar at my cafe. Into Clough. Oh my! How about the straight up defense by Kaufman Wren, and then we do get a foul. Since the start of last year, Jay says, Clough has 13 ball. And now 26 double-doubles since the start.
Try to dunk it on your head. He's really good at that lob, as you pointed out earlier.
4 of 19 from 3 is Marquette. We're going to get a foul on the floor. A couple years ago, they've won Big East titles under Shaka Smart regular season and tournament. As that 3 goes for Benter. The Marquette in general.
Well, I had this conversation with Bob Brainerd, who's big in media there at Marquette on the drive over. When you fall on the wrong side of it, then you end up having a season like this, because they right now do not have the weapons who can flat out great every night. They're just a really well-balanced team. Now, there's no Zach Edey walking around as good as Oscar. There's Lawyer throwing one. They still.
The last 10 years at home, this program, Purdue, has won their games by an average of 8. Why you play in Iowa State like they did last Saturday? You're better for it on the marathon. As Hamilton is fouled, it's on.
He was the National Player of the Year, John. I'm just a farm kid, nobody freshman. And he starts laughing at me.
Just incredible career. And when he left Purdue, over 1,000 points, over 500 boards, 100 steals, 100 assists, 50 block shots.
You were on the biggest stage of the week in college basketball. That was a great memory.
No, that's an awesome reflection by you. And Billy was never afraid to tell like
game, right? Coach McGuire could flat out coach, and he was a fun broadcaster as well. Look at that.
Great Kaufman Wren, and that came from Omer Meyer. It's the table. He said he's so aggressive. It helps us in practice. Now we just got to balance the aggressiveness with feel. But that's a good thing.
Yep.
They don't mind that. That's the
5-year-olds who can really play and who are physically tough. Look, the fans are demanding the great matchups. right? No more.
Reserve what has been a flawless outing, and he continues it. Average 17, 12, 2+ assists, 60% from the field as he stays perfect in a single season. Shot clock at 7. Meyer rings the bell. Showing up Purdue. A foul. The question back down to 1, and it's saved. It's going to be Purdue basketball. The Cyclones are really good.
They can win it, without question. There are a lot of nights where they're the best team in the country.
Michael Phillips II shows why they're
on Marquette's bench. They were all up on their feet right there after that block. They're into the game. They play hard. It's just the finishing at the rim that gets them off to really
Parham can't hit. Deflected, it'll stay with Marquette. By the way, Braden Smith just notched his 800. Sean Jones. And a putback by Caden Hamilton. Most efficient offense in the country.
It's good D.
It's been good to this point. Down to 4. Jacobson kicks. Meyer with 2. Meyer from the corner. Oh, my goodness. That's a putback jam by Owens.
All right, and if they missed it, they clean up the offensive line. You got to hit those.
And Fletcher Lawyer, it's why he's one of the best shooters in the country. Given 4 threes. He's now with 32 made threes. And that sums up Marquette's afternoon. You just know you're in mid-December, getting cold out.
Time as well. Been covering the league for 13 years, and this is my first shot in Mackie. What a shot.
Parham.
That's been a good sign for them.
He's got 3. There's a battle with Stephen Pearl's Auburn Tigers. One off. Phillips offensive rebound. Well, he's been a bright scorer.
To elevate their program. Now they're there. Now it's just a matter of, over the next couple decades, those coaches shows back in the day, Johnny. I mean, they had a little bit of basketball and a little Saturday Night Live. It was just the whole state would watch them. It was phenomenal.
As Parham hits him.
Johnson. I love Carson.
He was.
Ryan Klein and Carson had.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, they should have won it.
They should have. They were in position to. That was 27th, so we'll have plenty of more Purdue. We've got Purdue, Michigan as well, deeper into the season. What a matchup. Phillips drains it. Michael Phillips II. Jack Benter with 5. Benter, and that'll count. Give Benter Auburn in Indianapolis. That'll do it for us. For Jess Settles, I'm John Fanta.